Hello, everyone. My name is Sadhna. I am a real estate agent with Long and Foster Atlantic One Real Estate Group. We work in South Jersey. My broker does, John Lazara. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with Becky Juzwiak. She's Vice President of Johnson's Popcorn, who in all capacity is an icon in South Jersey and Ocean City and all the different locations that Johnson's Popcorn works out of and services. Becky, thank you so much for being with us. We were scheduled to do this interview in person at your beautiful location on the Boardwalk, but then all kinds of things have come about since March of 2020. So Becky, tell us a little bit about your position with Johnson's Popcorn.
So I am basically the person that's in charge of operations. So I do all of the scheduling, hiring, firing, purchase all of our seed, our sugar, how all of our daily operations, which have now changed due to COVID-19. I mean, not that they've changed, we've had to add additional daily operations, such as sanitizing, distancing, we just had to be even more intense because our facilities are normally spotless. So it wasn't a very hard transition to add, if you clean something 4 times an hour, now you have to do it 8.
Yeah.
Last year, 12 times an hour, now do it 24. Basically that's what I'm in charge of. Just all of the day-to-day, what you see when it comes to Johnson's Popcorn, that's what I do. It's a very large spectrum of jobs.
Sure, it's a big title with extreme responsibilities. Tell us a little bit about the history of Johnson's Popcorn.
So we've been in Ocean City for over 80 years. We actually still are in the original location that started in 1940 in Ocean City. We still have a store there. We have 2 more in Ocean City, and then we have another location in Wildwood, New Jersey that we opened 7 years ago. And Johnson's is still made the exact same way that it was made in 1940. We haven't used technology to make sure that we can make it quicker. It's super labor intensive. The large tub that's behind you, it takes 7 minutes in one batch, and the batch is only 3 tubs. So you can imagine, yes, it's so labor intensive. But I feel like you would be able to taste it if we changed it. It's something that no matter what, I have spoken to people that build things. I mean, technology's come a long way since 1940. The way you make donuts and bread and everything, the way we're having this virtually would not have happened in 1940. So while it could be, one perspective could be that my mentality is a little archaic, the other perspective that I have is that I'm not willing to go there, because I do think there's some extreme value in keeping something the exact same way. So if you had it when you were little in 1956, in 2020, there's a connection in your memory. Like, you're on the Boardwalk, it's awesome, you're with people you love, the weather's great, you feel amazing. Whatever you eat, you can associate with that even decades later. And I refuse to compromise that memory. So we keep it exactly the same. Same thing, all done by hand. It's interesting to have conversations with people about it, but something that I will not budge on. So I would say that from a historical perspective is also a current perspective and the most important fact about our company.
I guess that's why you've been around for 80 years. And, the ingredients are the ingredients. I mean, you can synthesize so many things for mass production, but it takes away from the authenticity of the product. And that's wonderful to know. I myself single mouth, finished a whole tub by myself. So it's very, very, if you start eating it, it's delicious. And you're right, it's been the same since the beginning of time,
And it's just because there are other companies, there are other products that technology did not change their product, So I'm not saying that technology would be a bad thing. It's just that there isn't something that exists that I can apply to our specific product, which I wish there was. Life would be a lot easier. It just, I mean, I envy the people that technology has helped make things a lot easier for them. I don't want to, sound
Take
like
away from that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wish I had a product I could do that to. I just don't.
I know that Johnson's popcorn is available for purchase at other locations besides your storefronts. So I know I buy, a lot of times I'm not able to get to the Boardwalk, so I buy Johnson's popcorn from Donna's Hallmark and, other locations. So that's also very convenient. And I've traveled with Johnson's popcorn to India.
Really?
For my friends, because everybody has everything. The world is so global. You can buy everything everywhere, but Johnson's popcorn is only available from Ocean City.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sometimes you don't know what to get people, and so that doesn't say made in China or something. So.
And it travels well. Like once it's sealed,
very
you can
easy.
On a long flight, and then you could not see, let's say it was like your aunt in India that you weren't seeing for 5 days later, like it's still fresh when you see said aunt.
Yes. Yeah. How many people do you have on staff?
So that depends, because we are a seasonal business, so we go from, like everybody at the shore, January to about May, maybe Easter. Things are pretty quiet down here. There's not a lot going on due to the weather, and that we're such a tourist driven economy down here. But then so we have, maybe 10, 15, then we transition into summer, which we could have anywhere from 50 to 100 people, depending upon the summer and,
Wow.
Things like that. And then we have our Christmas season. So like on Columbus Day, when most of the shore, everybody starts to transition into their winter hours, we're actually ramping up for the craziest holiday season. I mean, people don't believe it until they're either in it or, they stop by because they have to meet with me or something. There's popcorn flying everywhere. There's, mail order shipments. People are picking up. There's somebody wrapping something. We're cooking at full capacity. So it's very interesting, the transitions that we go through. So we don't have a set number of staff. It's very, it's so like that I can actually wake up at 4 a.m. without an alarm once it becomes November. And then in the summertime, like in January, I might sleep till like 6:30 because it's like, but I've been doing it so long that my body's on this annual clock of which season it is. So it's very funny, very interesting, but always the same.
It's so wonderful to see your passion, and that's why the product is so amazing, I guess, because of the passion that's involved in this. Thank you so much for meeting with me, and you're so busy, and the best of luck. I hope Johnson's popcorn is around for another 100 years at least.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate it, Becky. I hope everything picks up and the summer becomes beautiful and you guys are able to hire your 100 people. Keep the economy going. Thank you, everybody. Please check out this interview on parkbench.com, Egg Harbor Township. And if you have a story and if you wish to be featured, please give me a call at my Long and Foster office at 609-788-0765. Thank you, Becky, so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.